We have been hard at work putting this 1960 Ford cab on a 2008 Ford Super Duty chassis and making the cab an extended cab to fit this frame. And in this episode, we are going to finally connect the back half of the cab back to the front half of the cab using all this sheet metal, filling in the gaps. But first, in the last episode you guys saw, I put in this patch panel real quick, then I had to leave. There has been problems with it that I do not like, and we're going to have to fix that. So stay tuned. Okay, we're just going to get right into this, folks. So in the last episode, I had to make this piece from scratch using bead rolling techniques. I did a full explanation on what I did and how I did it. It took a couple iterations to get this profile, this contour correct. So I'm not going to go into that on this episode. And if you guys want to check out that information, be sure to check out the last episode. The problem here is actually twofold. So first, this piece that I made a really long piece that was actually twice as long as what I needed in order to hopefully do both sides. Don't mind the warpage, I will take care of that. But anyway, so I made a really long piece and I bead rolled it all freehand, and it's like a 30-inch long straight line. And so first of all, I did it all freehand, and so there's a bulge right here because I did not form this in a straight line, unfortunately. And the other problem is, if you can see it, I have a straight edge here. There we go. Look at that gap. It dips down about where that spot weld is. Dips down to there and then picks back up to the edge. And so you can see this dip in the body line, because what I did not know when I cut the cab in half was I picked on top of the roof cab, I picked the highest point in the cab because it did kind of do that. It did kind of have that shape to it. So I found the highest point on the cab. I did not realize, and I should have, that this line does not follow the contour of the cab shape. So I just automatically assumed that this point was also a high point on the cab. But that's not true, because these doors, they slope downward. And this body line follows that downward motion, starting at about right here-ish. And so by adding in this piece to right here, this piece is going down and then comes back up to the back. And that's not right. And I see it, and now you see it, and we need to fix it. So now what I need to do, I need to remove this panel, and I need to remake a new patch panel that's correct and doesn't have a bulge like this. And I need to cut out the cab far enough back to the front, or far enough to the front, that we can make this all one straight flat line and make it look nice. Here we go. So this is a replacement skin for a 1967-72 Chevy lower door. Actually, I got this piece for another project. You can see in the video linked up in the corner. This is the body line for the lower door of that truck, and it was very close to the body line that I'm trying to get. All I had to do was do a little bit more bending, make this a little bit sharper of a bend, and bring this a little bit more up. And so the dies that I printed out worked really well to get this just right. And I'm really happy with this. I didn't have to use a fence because the lines were already pretty well set in place, so it kind of guided itself. I guess now I just need to get it all cut up and fit into place and see if it really fits up. Alright, there we go. We got that patch panel all fixed up, made it one piece, filled in more gap. I'm really happy with how this is turning out. It's looking a lot better. And now we can move on to what I originally wanted to do in this video, and that is make this filler panel, make these three pieces, get attached to the cab, and then start filling in the gaps. Here we go. Okay, so I think this is a good point to stop and kind of look at what's going on and see what the next steps are going to be. There's a lot of little steps here that I don't want to miss here. So we got the top patch fixed, got a bigger piece welded in, and is actually able to fill in the gap between the window piece and the top piece, which is nice. The less pieces that I need to weld in, the better. We went ahead and got this window area all cut out and fit in, so it's actually sitting in there the way it's going to be. This is all flushed right here right now. I did have to cut out a piece right here because this body line at the cab was actually like way above. It didn't line up at all. That is a factory body line that didn't line up with the doors originally, which it's factory fit, so I guess for some people it wouldn't matter. But because this is no longer a door, this is going to be part of the cab. This is the piece that I cut out. That's where it lined up before. So it was way off. So I need to make a little piece that transitions or does something to that extent. It's all in the little details, folks. So we're at a point where this could get tacked in. I'm not going to yet. Inside the cab here, I have these old braces for the B pillar that I need to get cut out. That one and that one. And I need to go ahead and remove this one too. I am going to use the inner door skins, the original inner door skins for the doors we cut up. I'm going to cut those down, and they are going to be the structure that goes inside this extended cab area to help reinforce everything and add that rigidity back into it. But first I need to get this wrapped up, get this finished welded, and then start making the filler pieces for there and there. The door, the major section here is currently off, and it's got a lot of, it's been fully stripped down to bare metal, and we'll check it out here. Okay, so here is the skin. I have it scribed to cut. And some things that need addressed is this right here. It's hard to tell on the camera, but it's very bumpy, very wavy. Someone did some body work to it once upon a time. And then there was a lot of body filler around here too. And back in the day, the big idea was to drill holes for the body filler to squeeze through and essentially hold. That was the thought. Never really worked out very well because body filler is just a sponge and it soaks up moisture and then it rusts out from behind. So we got lucky. It's not rusty. But yeah, this is going to get cut down and fit after we get the cab structure all done. So here we go. Well, there you have it. We have all the pieces from the original door welded onto the cab. It is finally one piece again. It's awesome. I'm really liking it. We can keep moving forward now, and this makes a huge deal. You can really see this thing is all really coming together. This is the first time that these sections have really been cut to fit to put in place, and then they're welded in now. Got all the body lines in place. Just have 3 little holes that I still need to take care of. This down here is still not tack welded because I have this replacement sheet metal for these lower cap corners that they're going to go on. I'm going to need to attach it somewhere. And so I'm going to use as much of this new piece as I can to replace the old stuff, and then even cut it into the door, kind of make it all tie in. So that's really the next big step. I'm going to leave everything tacked in this entire time until I do the other side and get it all tacked in. That way, if anything changes or moves or whatever, I can address it a lot more easily with tack welds than I can full welds. So let's put this piece in now. Okay, well that wraps up this video. Super happy with how this has turned out. It's taken a long way to get here, but we are getting there. Got all the panels tacked into place, fitted up just right, ready to go. Need to do the other side still. I'm not going to show that in a video because you've already seen this side, and why show you two the same thing. In the next video, we're probably going to start working on the inner door structures, getting those cut down and fitted in place. And we also need to still work on the floorboard on the inside. So if you guys made it this far, really appreciate your support and tuning in. If you guys haven't already, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you guys can see more videos like this. I got a whole build series going on this truck, and we are going to continue working on it until it is all done. So hit the bell notification so you guys can join along for the ride as we figure this thing out. Have a good day. Good one.